good, everybody? It's the Storm Podcast, episode 68. I'm your host, Malcolm. I'm here with my boys.
C-mate, no debate.
Gang. I think you might have done that one already. Mm-hmm. I think I remember that. I don't know.
I might have said it pre-hand a podcast and then not used it.
Very possible.
It's your boy Big Oof behind the camera.
Gang.
It's your boy Vermillion in front of the camera, bitch. You already know what the fuck going on.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that as disrespect.
My feelings are hurt.
This nigga Millie.
But we had to upgrade. We really did. So now you can see me and hear me at the same time.
In high def.
That's exactly crazy. We were doing the Zoom podcast. People like seeing Millie, and nigga let the shit go to his head.
I can't blame him. Look at me. Just take.
I don't like how he licked his lips after he said, "Look at me."
This nigga
Get a zoom in when you do that too.
This nigga is wildin'. He is having a blast.
Today is his day.
Right. This is his first time on camera and lost his shit. Damn.
Some people are just born for this. I don't know what to tell you. Now you had to work for it, Chris. It was kind of in you, but me, I was born with this shit.
Excuse me?
I'm not even gonna lie to you guys.
So I had to work for it.
You had to work for it, yeah.
Chris was natural or was close.
Right, Chris is.
And you were just naturally born.
100%, yes.
I'm with it.
All right, well, I guess that got the new upgrades out of the way. Back on 2 cameras again. Got Millie on the camera. This nigga is excited as fuck.
You know, fucking.
I'm trying to get them.
Don't do that again, bro.
Okay, all right.
You just scared the viewers, dog.
Scared me. Shit, I jumped.
Rolling to the topics.
He's lit.
Yeah.
Man,
Let's get on to something, because that was scary, dog.
Right, I'm saying.
There's gonna be another one though.
Shit, this nigga's weird. All right, let's get into our weeks. Let's see, fuck was I on this week? What are you laughing at?
Nothing. Go ahead. You're good.
This nigga Thomas got on camera and just has lost control.
This is the true me. I'm trying to tell you guys. The real me was caged behind the camera like an animal in, I don't know, in a dark corner. Now I know the fear and anguish that Vic is feeling right now. But now I've been released into the sunlight and I feel like a new creature.
The fear.
Right.
I'm cooling, dog.
Maybe we were in different corners. That's probably why. But fuck it. I feel alive.
This guy is crazy.
He's
all right
today.
Anyway, into our weeks. Shit, this week I wasn't really on that much, just working on clothes stuff for the Almost brand. At work a little bit, me and Vermilly were just fucking around and recorded another song. That's about it. Oh, we started we'll talk about the trade challenge a little bit later. We'll talk about that after we get in our weeks. But yeah, it's been a pretty good week. Niggas just been cooling. The weather has been ass. It rained a decent amount, and it's hot as fuck. I like it being hot, though. I'm not going to lie.
Hell, bro.
I kind of like the heat.
Been fucking dripping sweat at work, dog.
Yeah, because they be
nasty
having you doing
hell.
some hard-ass
No
wooden
AC.
trailer, dog.
Yeah,
Physical
that shit
labor,
sound
dog.
like
It's
hell.
nasty, bro.
That shit is trash, bro.
Fucking hate it, dog.
Nah.
Good
Speaking
luck.
of work, so this week at work, I'm fucking around, minding my own business, having fun, right? I decide to take a snap of me putting some packages in the trailer, right?
I saw that.
I saw the video.
I had to take a snap of me putting some packages in the trailer. So I'm picking them bitches up, and I'm just launching them hoes. I'm throwing them bitches to the back of the trailer with everything I got, just having fun with it. Because shit, I done scanned them. So, and we all do it. Everybody does it. We just be tossing them bitches because it don't matter.
That's fucked.
We cooling. Did that. But then I put 2 perfect pallets in front of them bitches. So everything was cooling. Last hour or so of my shift, everything cool. One of the managers come up to me. She's like, hey, can you, she was like, I don't know what happened, but somebody was loading the trailer and there are packages all over the ground, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like,
Man.
oh, well, some of those like got intentionally floor loaded. Like, that's just, she was like, no, it doesn't look intentional.
Older white lady?
Yeah.
Beast.
She was like,
The GOAT.
She was like, it doesn't look intentional. It looks like one of the pallets fell over. And I'm like, well, realistically, it's not really the FedEx guy doesn't really care. He doesn't really care how they're in there as long as they're in the truck, because once the truck starts driving, the packages aren't glued to the floor.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're going to fall all over the place. It doesn't matter if they're perfect pallets. Anyway, she made me fix them bitches regardless. So now I'm pissed and I'm in the trailer. I Snapchat my work group chat like, damn, like, why am I fixing these goddamn pallets when they going to fall anyway?
You had to take out the 2 pallets
and then
the boxes?
fix the up, bro. Then I had to climb
Karma's a
over,
bitch.
and it was hot, nigga. It was hot. It was hot as fuck in that bitch. It was
Welcome to my
nighttime.
life.
I had an hour left, so I Snapchat the group chat like, "Yo, this makes no sense. Everybody be throwing them bitches in there," and my boss responded like, "Damn, she must have never seen me because I be launching them bitches in there."
You should have called me over, bro. I would have taught you how to make the perfect walls, bro.
Nah, fuck that.
Floor load.
He had a perfect.
Where you at?
He had a perfect wall.
You saw it,
and
yeah.
then behind it was a
Just
bunch of
fucked Just
a
trash.
bunch of shit that fell.
Yeah.
So
You
I'm
can't
like,
do that.
Shit was just trash.
why?
Bro.
Cause
That doesn't make sense. Them niggas don't give a fuck about my package anyway. The FedEx nigga be walking on your shit. I
Exactly.
definitely
That's
ain't got
facts.
a package with a footprint on it. Like, I
Right.
definitely don't
No, but
care.
it blew the fuck out of me because I sent this snap and my boss was like, "Damn, like that shit sucked," because that's what I do every single day. And I'm like,
Like
you
boss does it.
my boss. This other woman wasn't my boss. She was just like, I guess she's around the same level as him, just different department. But not my boss. But my boss wasn't there, so there wasn't really shit he could do. Nigga was at home cooling,
Right.
watching
She a boss
fucking
boss?
TV. I guess, but she's not technically ahead of him. Really, he
Well,
tells me what to do. Anyway, so the next day I'm here. I didn't work that day. I'm at the studio, type or whatever. I get a Snapchat from my boss. Nigga walks up to the trailer, picks up a package, just launched that bitch to the back. I was sitting there like, oh my
Like,
god,
I hate you.
and I really had to clean up all them bitches for nothing. Like that shit was the biggest waste of my
No,
time.
I thought that shit was so funny because you snapped me like, yo, there's no way she just told me to fix these
I'm
motherfuckers.
saying.
And I text him back like, Lamau, you're shitty. Like, I was like, you're so shitty. Like,
said
because
Lamau.
he was having so much fun with this.
Yeah,
Right.
he
He
was.
was
It was
like
lit,
launching
like-
them hoes. He's having a great time. And then he texts me back like,
Yeah, that
he
shit-
blew.
that shit
I was
smacked.
This
like,
shit fun, right? When you just be launching them motherfuckers like.
at
That's-
UPS, you gotta make your walls nice as fuck. Cause you gotta use every single inch of the truck.
Yeah.
Otherwise, your shit blows out and you're fucked. But like at
Oh,
the end of
true,
the night,
actually.
once you know like there ain't shit coming, bro. Those last few packages, the bags, the boxes,
Just launch them
'em, bro.
motherfuckers.
Scan, launch, scan, launch.
Because once
bro.
I scan that bitch, I don't give a fuck what happens.
fun, dog.
Because according to the
Wow.
system, everything is blessed. If anything goes wrong after this, has nothing to do with me. That bitch been scanned. So once them hoes scanned, we just be,
I'm not with that. Nah, I'd be pissed off if my package came back glass shattered. I don't know, leather ripped. to
don't
pieces.
order
Shouldn't have
nothing
ordered that bitch.
online.
That's fucked.
shouldn't
up.
have ordered that hoe.
don't order shit through UPS.
Don't order shit through Target.
I'm
Don't
not-
order
I'm
shit
not.
through Target,
I'm not.
UPS, the postal service.
Not to mention, I
Don't
threw them
order
bitches into
nothing.
FedEx truck.
Maybe
So-
DHL might have you, but even then, I'm doubting it because they do 18-wheelers of packages. So I don't think if a nigga don't give a fuck in a tiny van,
No, I
I
had that-
can't
that bitch was 18.
imagine. Oh,
No, yeah, that bitch was huge. We be
Oh,
getting
yeah,
them big
so-
ass trucks in that bitch.
if a nigga don't care about his 18-wheeler, I doubt yours is safe.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
Fuck,
Just don't
man.
order shit online.
Just if it's glass, don't order it online. Pick it up in person.
I'm low key incriminating myself on this.
Going back to what you
Wow.
did.
Oh no, go ahead. Yeah.
All right, you put once you put those last 2 pallets in, did you fill up? Was it like the end of the truck?
No, there wasn't. It was literally like 6 pallets max in like a 18 pallet truck. Like that bitch wasn't even half full.
That's ass, dude. You can't do that.
Nigga, it don't matter.
If it's gonna be in a big ass truck, that shit finna be sliding anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be everywhere
The
anyway.
FedEx
6
nigga does
pallets
not
is-
give a fuck. Trust me, bro. He be in that bitch literally. I'm incriminating everybody in this.
Yeah,
bitch.
you are.
Bro, he literally filled a flatbed up with boxes. Instead of individually loading, nigga just picked up hella speed with the flatbed and just stopped, and all them bitches just slid off of that bitch
Idiot, bro.
onto the ground.
Fuck.
And niggas was just cooling. Like, he don't give a fuck.
I don't hear what he did wrong.
Nothing. He did absolutely
He
nothing
used
wrong.
he used fucking
Science, nigga, physics.
Centrifugal force.
Yeah, centrifugal force.
My
And-
point's proven, bro. Fuck UPS. No.
Fuck Target.
Fuck FedEx. Dog.
But hold on, I
No.
did do something bad. Like while I did do that, and I fucked up the packages up, whatever. I was throwing them bitches. Sometimes I'm incriminating myself, so I wonder if any of my
You didn't throw them per se. You sat them on top of other packages.
No,
That
I
just
threw them
weren't-
bitches. But sometimes, but sometimes when I be packing, if there is more than they asked for, and it just be around, I throw some extra in the box. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody grabs too many, I'm not gonna put them back. I'm gonna be like, look, this nigga might have ordered 3 mason jars. The nigga put 4. Like the person who picked the order picked 4 mason jars. So my nigga, you just had to come up. Now the nigga gets 4 mason jars instead of 3. So I even it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I'm not gonna do that with like an Xbox.
Why
Like,
not?
If a nigga brings 2 Xboxes.
if there's too many Xboxes, I'm not about to get this nigga that big of a come up.
Why?
But like, if a nigga orders 6 bags of marshmallows and Buddy grabbed 10, like, here you go, bro. You got some extra marshmallows. Like this is your come up, my nigga. So you know,
But
it
so,
evens
so
out.
if a nigga's picking, right? That's the term.
Yeah, picking.
All right.
This is
So if a nigga's out there picking, and he
self-incrimination to the
picks
No, this is
2
self-incrimination
This
to
is
the max.
bad.
Like
I
hope-
never did that, bro.
Shit, really?
Never. Nah, I never did that.
Really?
Even if somebody
Not
mispicked, you would
intentionally.
purposely fix it.
Every once in a while, I throw an extra in there. It's not like I intentionally go out my way to just be giving motherfuckers
I
extra.
mean, it's definitely
But,
not
like,
hurting Target, bro.
Every once in a while, I'll be like, you know
Give a
what?
fuck.
This nigga deserves some extra
I
marshmallows.
feel like you're digging yourself into a grave.
Yeah,
man.
I feel like we should stop talking about this right now.
Hey, man.
Uh,
At the end of the day, stream the podcast, buy my clothes, because I don't know how much longer I'm going to have a job after this.
That's
Like,
well spoken.
y'all know the vibes, man. Go at almostxenough.com. Buy yourself some shirts, because nigga might be unemployed coming soon.
It
But
is
that
what it
That's the
employment-
vibes.
That unemployment check is.
Them unemployment check. Bro, I feel like we got screwed still having jobs.
Yeah.
We definitely lost by being essential workers.
$600.
Essential workers took L's.
Wait, it's $600. Ja Damn, I was talking to him this morning. He said $1,400 or something like that
Every 2 weeks.
Fucking ridiculous.
Gas.
Fucking
That's
ridiculous.
retarded, bro.
Gas.
Wait,
Niggas
are you
is
getting
getting Dubs.
Yes.
So you gonna break me off a shit?
Yeah, right.
What's the word, bro?
Why are you looking at
Like, nigga, I
if
can't get a piece?
You've been getting money from your job this entire time. There was a time I was getting no money and niggas didn't offer me no bread.
That's fact.
Nigga,
I did.
That's
Nigga,
fucked
my
up,
check
dog.
$600. That
My
shit
ass
ain't
is-
nothing.
Where
my
my
ass is
20?
sweating balls. I don't even
I
make half
do.
of that, dog.
So I ain't never
So-
bought you no food.
Sitting
I
at
ain't never
home,
given you
bro.
no
I
20.
did not eat.
Come on, my nigga.
You did not. This is why I don't tell niggas I have money.
See, C2,
This is why
This-
I don't tell niggas.
this is a perfect opportunity to be the bigger man and just give us all a cut and then hope that later on we'll throw it back to you.
Not hope. It's an investment, nigga. You invest in me, I give you some bread down the road. You feel me?
All I need is that $1,500 up front and we're good to go.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
said
That's a quick
off
flip.
rip, I want the whole
Cool,
check, bro. Like, give me the whole check.
Hey,
You buy me some canes, I'm good, dog.
fuck him.
Oh, no,
See,
I'm
I'll
not
do
with
that.
No.
Fuck him.
I'll take
That
y'all
shit
niggas out to
nasty.
eat.
Nah, we can go to Chick-fil-A and then we can get it bussing.
Overrated.
That Cane's his ass.
Overrated.
Anyway, we ain't even getting the rest of y'all niggas' week. So C2, fuck was up with your week?
So, went to Hooters for my birthday.
Gang. How was that?
Gas, good food.
I'm not a
Good
Hooters
eats.
fan, but I'm glad you had fun.
It was fun. What else? I'm looking into buying a bike. So,
That's always
wanna-
helpful. Bikes are
yeah.
bussing.
yeah, I just want a bike, ride.
No,
when
yeah,
I'm
bikes
bored,
are great
or like transportation if I need it.
for sure.
So,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Get a motorbike.
Wait, quick question. Are they allowed to wear like non-revealing shirts at Hooters or is it just the revealing shit?
It's the same shit. It's the
What do you
same
mean
shit that-
allowed to wear?
Like for
Like-
COVID, like did they change
Or
any regulations?
Anything
of what
like
they do?
is it always been like the goddamn
Yeah, it's,
I don't
it's-
feel like
White
you would
tank
apply
top
there
with
if that's
the
not like
orange shorts.
what you're signing up for. You know what I'm saying?
It's part of
Unless you're like
So
a
if it's-
chef,
Oh, okay.
like I feel like if you apply to be a waitress at Hooters,
you know what comes
like
with it.
you wouldn't apply to be a waitress at Hooters because you know what comes with being a waitress at Hooters.
Shit.
I think you have to show cleavage and you have to have short shorts and wear like the.
It's kind of like a uniform.
like
I feel
the skin colored tights, leggings.
Do they wear tights?
Spanx.
Yeah,
I
they
don't
wear
fucking know.
tights.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't go to Hooters.
So it's like
The
they wear tights.
skin colored ones.
Yeah, like that.
oh,
match
like
their skin
the
color.
okay, word.
That feels.
So,
That sounds pretty backwards. People still eat at Hooters.
what do you mean?
Why would it be?
Like-
what do you mean by backwards?
What's wrong with
Like
that? Free the nipple.
non-progressive. Oh,
Free the nipple, dog.
Shit.
If she
Okay.
wants to show her body, she didn't. If she didn't want to show her body, she wouldn't have came and worked at
Shit.
Hooters.
Yeah,
to
that's
be
true.
honest, there's a million other jobs too. So you can't just say you're stuck with Hooters. Like, there's a million. You can work at any other restaurant.
I'm not really a fan of Hooters. I don't feel like the food really slap.
The
like,
food slap.
The food don't be slapping.
I don't
me.
go there for the girls. Number one, I was with my girlfriend came, so like I clearly was not there like just staring at girls.
Chris
It was literally
Chris
just
was
there for the
locked
food.
into his girl, dude. He was.
Shit.
Exactly. My meal and my girlfriend and my parents were the only thing that I was like
Facts.
focused on while I was there.
Speak for yourself. I'm trying to get tater tots and look at some tatas at the same time. You already
Hey,
know how it
man.
is.
Jesus.
Whatever.
Them
that-
tater tots don't slap.
I've
though.
never been.
But
They
the
don't slap.
I'm bullshit.
fried pickles, gas,
slap, bro.
Fried pickles.
Me
there,
and my
gas.
girlfriends went. The tater tots tasted.
Your
weird.
girlfriends? You had multiple?
What?
You said girlfriends.
I have one girlfriend. You think I'm?
Set this thing up.
You think we Will and Jada? Yeah, we'll
Oh.
keep. Hold on. We'll hold it
Oh.
off. We'll hold it off.
Whoa.
My bad.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself in the podcast.
Whoa.
But no, me and my girlfriend went. Tater tots weren't slapping. The
wings
chicken, the
slap.
wings were not slapping.
The wings
Not to
slap.
mention the waitress was like just being regular level of waitress nice, and then my girlfriend had an issue with it. Like, it's just like
Wait, would you say your girlfriend has Karen tendencies? Like she might be the type of person to pull the manager. Like, I want to talk to your boss. My girlfriend 100% is.
I
Oh.
think
So, like, I'm not
she
gonna lie.
has the potential,
but she knows. Like, my girlfriend knows when she's doing it. So
Yeah, I
I'm
feel
cool.
like
Okay.
my girlfriend only uses it in situations where
it's like
it makes sense. Cause me, I don't use it ever. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, if I get a bad meal, like I'd be like, I'm just not coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
like-
right.
But like my
This
girlfriend is the
place will
type of
not get
person.
my
If
money
we get a
again.
a bad meal, she'll be like, "Hey, this shit was cold. You made us wait 45 minutes. Can we get some type of refund or something?" And like, sometimes it happens. Sometimes I think it's only happened like one time with us at Buffalo Wild Wings, and like she loves Buffalo Wild Wings, so we're gonna come back
always be
regardless.
fucking dragging, dog.
The what?
They always drag.
Bro, exactly. The Buffalo
Always.
Wild Wings we go to has the worst
That's
service
every
ever.
every site, dog. They drag ass.
That's facts, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it,
No,
they all be kind of garbage.
Buffalo Wild Wings is definitely like a finesse. Like, I went there, I went there for the Super Bowl, bro, and I ordered like a.
You
large
went to
wing.
Buffalo Wild Wings for the Super Bowl?
Yes.
That just sounds like
We
a
had
not
a,
fun
we got
time.
a table, everything, gas. Like, the Super Bowl's going on, gas. Like,
Really? I
this-
feel like it would just be overly crowded.
No.
Take
Yeah.
forever.
No,
Wow.
it was actually gas. They just took
Right.
forever to bring the food.
yeah.
And on top of everything, bro, I ordered a large set of wings. That's like 20 bones. I might have got like 20 wings. I'm like, what is 20 wings going to do for a nigga?
Facts.
20 wings is not going to do nothing.
Bro, my brother, we were at Buffalo Wild Wings. This nigga ordered garlic parmesan wings. Garlic parmesan wings slap. Have you ever had?
Yes.
Have y'all? Everybody here has had them.
No.
They brought him garlic parmesan wings wet. Nigga,
That
them
don't
bitches
sound
were
good.
basically covered in Alfredo sauce. It was
Ugh.
disgusting, my nigga. That shit was ass, bro. Garlic parmesan wet.
So they were dripping wet, like you pick it up and it was soggy.
It was like sauce. You know, garlic parmesan is normally a dry rub.
Yeah,
You
that's
know what I'm
like a
saying?
dry rub.
Oh,
So
You
it's
could-
really
anytime you get garlic parmesan, or I've had garlic parmesan, it's a dry rub.
Yeah.
Them bitches, it was sauce. It was garlic parmesan sauce. It was like Alfredo sauce on his fucking wings.
That just made me unhungry.
It was disgusting, bro. It was
Like-
not a good experience.
Well, I don't think I'll have to eat for the rest of the day. Like,
Yeah.
hearing that.
Shit was
that's
ass,
nasty.
bro.
Like-
Shit.
did
Oh,
he
go
eat
ahead.
it?
I mean,
Yeah.
I think we might have. No, the lady was nice because when she brought them, I think she saw our faces.
Oh.
And she brought him something. If I remember correctly, she brought him something else out. Because we were like, yo, what the like, I think he asked, like, yo, this is the garlic parmesan? Or something like that. And she was like, yeah, it's not what you're expecting. I'm sure that's something that happens frequently there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I went to the bars on the 27th, and sad part is
My boy flexing
did
the
not
21.
did not get carded once.
Wow.
Walked into all the bars.
fucking
did not
lame.
Get carded once. I was I got carded at the last one, and I got carded at the first one, but it was only because they said it was my birthday. I had already had a drink.
Oh, yeah.
And then they said it was my birthday, so then he looked at my ID.
Makes sense.
But like the last bar, like I got 3 free drinks just because it was like my birthday and everything finally opened back up.
Yeah.
So like the girl behind the bar, like the bartender bought me one. 2 of the bouncers bought me a drink, but both of them bought me like the worst drink. And it was like definitively, like everybody agreed that was standing there like, yo, if you drink that shit is disgusting.
What
That
kind
is
of
like
cruel
drinking pure
Right.
gasoline.
Right.
Well, they said it was like, nah, bro, you have to. And the one guy was like, I like it. Like he looked around, he was like, I like it. He was like, I'll do the shot with you.
Wow.
He did a shot before I did it, and then he gave me a shot, and we did it together, and then he did another one. I was like, no, this guy's different. And that's when I tell you that shit tasted like how rubbing alcohol smells.
Gross.
That shit.
Vodka?
Nah, it was some Chicago brew called Malort. Like, yeah, that don't even,
ass.
it don't
Yeah.
even
This shit don't
good.
sound good. Yeah.
Shit hit my stomach. It actually like hit the stomach nice. Like I will 100% if like my stomach was hurting, that is what I would drink.
It actually
Wow.
hit the stomach nice.
Like yeah, it hit my stomach and like chilled my stomach out, and I was like, this is decent. But like
That's just
it
funny,
going
man.
down the chute felt like somebody was burning me. Like I was like, yo, what the fuck going on?
Yeah, man. Shit, how was your week, Vic? What you been on, man?
It was a pretty busy week.
Gang, gang.
Busy,
Yeah, schoolwork
of course.
maxed out, dog. That's about it.
Hey,
You just been on your grind.
Been
better
on
than
that
nothing.
grind, bro.
Have you been missing school?
Nah,
Not at all.
not this
Nothing
week.
you missed about it? Nothing at all.
What you mean?
Like
he was asking, did you miss school while you weren't there?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah.
Really?
I
Fuck
miss
school.
being with the homies, of course.
Of course.
That's it.
That's what's up. Millie, what you been on?
Millie about his Millie's boy.
Yeah,
We already know how
that's-
his week was. Just being in front of the camera was enough to.
Exactly.
That's the highlight of this nigga damn
Be
week.
geeked up.
Right,
Yep.
nigga got in front of the camera and just started wilding.
It was perfect. Today was perfect. But last week, I didn't really do much. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You went to work?
Yeah. It's
So-
just been the same. It's just been the same.
I've heard when you work at a grocery store, people tell you or ask the dumbest questions.
That's anywhere in
That's-
retail.
Yeah.
It's gonna be anywhere.
Can
in
you
retail.
give me your worst question? Well, I've gotten a fuck ton of stupid questions just working at a park.
I have a huge hand. I have
Like
so many.
working at a park, I've gotten a fuck ton of questions like, "Hey, why do they close the park at night?" Like shit like that. Like,
That's dumb
yo,
as
what?
fuck.
What do you mean? Like, do you mean it's dumb of me to?
No,
be
no,
like,
no, no, no. For them to ask.
I'm like,
Chris
yo.
got offended.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
like, wait.
Why do they close the parks tonight?
Wow. Wow.
Is that a real question?
Just asking, dog.
Well, what was your
Okay.
answer?
Yeah.
So generally, they close the parks at night to keep unwanted activity going on,
Right.
i.e., gang violence, drug deals, and certain other stuff. If you have a bunch of people at the park at night, they can just tell you to leave because it's already closed. If they don't close the park, guess what the fuck you can do? Whatever you like in like the middle of the night.
Yeah, looks like I'll be taking my gang violence somewhere else.
Yes.
That's open.
Yes.
Damn it, they got me.
Oh
Fuck.
man.
Well,
Oh,
because
man.
technically
That's fun.
the park is not
Jinkies.
public property,
technically speaking, yeah.
so they can tell you to leave.
Yeah. True. Well, what's the dumbest question you've gotten at work so far?
Well, they don't really ask dumb at any of the places I've ever worked, including the music business. Nobody really asks stupid questions. They're pretty knowledgeable. What was that?
No, go ahead.
Like,
No, go ahead.
Nah,
Explain.
I've definitely been around when people have asked you stupid questions.
Like, don't put the names in. Just
No,
because I'm curious.
No,
now.
we'll talk about it afterwards. So don't worry about it. But
Okay. Yeah, they don't really ask me that many stupid questions, so I can't really say. They do stupid shit a lot. Like, they'll come in, I don't know, back when I was in high school, a true story, I worked at this place. I worked at Fair Share with a lot of, not a lot, but a few high school people I went to high school with. That store was notoriously ass. They had rotten fruit up. If, I don't know, you could have an apple that, I don't know, fell by the dumpster and got soaked in sewage, you would still be told to put that bitch back up for sale. That's how nasty they were. And if you go into Fair Share, there was always this signature smell that was absolutely disgusting. And you had to work through that. God forbid you had to take out the garbage. You might fuck around and die back there. But I kid you not, that's true. But the story is,
good thing they closed down. So like,
right. I'm glad. I don't think any of my coworkers were working that day, but there was this like weird old man, and he looked like a neighbor of mine, but he's obviously not. They just share similarities. Mm-hmm. But he was irate, and the manager at the time was trying to talk him down out of something. And I just happened to walk around the corner as they were talking, and this guy was getting flustered. He was raising his voice, and all of a sudden he takes his hand and just starts. You know how they do that shit where they try to deface the shelves and everything.
Yeah,
and
they
run
just run their arms through that bitch.
He tried to do it, and he put his hand up and blocked them. And they tried to give that guy an assault charge, but that didn't happen. So he would have wrecked the fucking store, I promise you. That was probably like the most irate I've ever seen somebody.
Really?
Yeah.
why was he mad?
I don't know. And it's nothing to be mad over because that store was fucking ass.
I do love hearing people who work at grocery stores stories.
This shit is ass, bro. This shit is garbage. Like, literally working at retail, people will ask you the dumbest shit. If you ever want to wonder, like, just how stupid a human being can be, just work retail for a week and you'll get a lot of it,
They'll come up to you and be like, yo, do you know where the crackers are? And the whole time crackers are fucking behind them.
Bro, that shit
Like,
happens.
literally
just
Wait. That has happened to me before, though. Like, where I was legitimately looking for something, but it's amongst a fuck ton of shit.
That happens.
And
to
I'm
everybody.
looking for, like, a singular thing. Like, I need this one in specific, and they'll turn around and point right to it.
like,
and I'm
hey, do you know where the butter is? No. Oh, dude, it was right there, dog. like, nigga, come on, like, look, bro. One time,
nigga, y'all work there though. Y'all niggas actually know where the shit
But
at.
it's fucking annoying,
But
dog. Like,
no, here's the thing.
Before you ask an employee for some shit, look around them. Be
There
like,
are-
yo, before I look stupid, is it around them?
I don't have. So there's a lot of things that bother me about Target. I don't have complete mastery over all of Target. So sometimes I won't know where stuff is either. So they'll ask me, like, do you know where Ziploc bags is? And I'll go to pull out my device to look for it, and I'll be like, literally right there. Like, that type of stuff, because I don't know. One thing that bothers me, people think that because I'm wearing a name tag that says I work here, I have mastery over all items in here. So they'll ask me a question like, what type of batteries does this item take? I'm like, I'm going to read the box just like you are. Like, I don't know. Like, there's no way I could possibly know that. I'm just about to read it off the box. They'll be like, what size is this? Can I see it? Small. Like, can you not? Like, it's not hard. Shit like that bothers me to my core.
I've never came up to somebody like, hey, do you by chance know which batteries this takes? I've never done that.
That happens so frequently. Well, someone will ask me something specifically about an item that makes no sense for an employee. It's not like when you get hired there, they make you take a test of all the items, their sizes, their batteries, the life of the item. Like, I don't know that shit. Like, what country was this made in? Who the fuck knows? I'm going to read the box just like you are. So there's no reason for any of that. But people will argue with me about shit that I clearly know because I work there. Like, One time, this woman walked
I
in here.
just feel so bad because I definitely have had the moment where I'm standing around somebody in retail, be like, "Hey, do you know where this is?" And they'll point to behind me.
I'm not judging
I'm like,
you for that.
I am. I'm
an
judging
idiot.
you. But the woman came in and asked where our automotive section was. I pointed her toward the automotive section. She walked back there and asked if we had any tires. I said, no, we don't have tires. She said, why isn't your automotive section bigger? Because this isn't advanced auto parts. Like, it's fucking Target. Like, I don't understand what you're...
You thought
And
you
she
could pull up
literally
to
went-
Target and just buy, like, a brand new set of
Like,
tires?
she
for
went
your
back
whip?
and forth with me about how we should, and I'm like, that's above
They would
me.
always get mad at me when we tell them we don't have curtains.
Yeah,
just have- no,
that
no,
happens
no.
a lot.
Blinds.
No, we don't have the ones that flip, whatever the fuck.
Blinds.
Blinds, yeah. We don't have blinds,
Yeah,
but we
don't
have
blinds.
curtains.
We have curtains. And they were like, dude, why don't you have fucking blinds? Blah, 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 all this shit. I'm like, dude, I just fucking work here,
Right.
dog.
Like,
Right.
nigga, I don't.
Like-
Do you want me to get you some blinds? Like, I can get you some blinds if that's what you need.
I can make you blind, nigga. It's still you.
feel
Like,
like
you
you,
don't
like-
even got to worry about the lights no more, nigga.
Vic, I feel like you were here for this story, and I can't remember. I was walking back from my lunch break, and I want to say it was Vic, but it might not have been, was talking to a woman.
Yeah.
I walk over. It might not have been Vic, but whoever this person was called me over asking for my help, and I walked over, and the woman was looking for a water dispenser. Was this you? Were you there for this, Vic?
I think so.
She was looking for a water dispenser. And first, I didn't know what the fuck a water... No, wait. Yeah, no, I didn't know what a water dispenser was. So I was like, what's a water dispenser? And she explained it's like the thing where you put the big, like,
With the
gallon
big
shit on
jug.
top. The water comes out.
Yeah.
That's what I
She
was
asked if
thinking.
we had water dispensers. I'm like, I don't think we do. I'll look it up instantly. Start looking up water dispenser. Nope, we don't have water dispensers. She's like, no, like, you had them here. They were in the front last week, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, we've never had water dispensers here. Like, I'm sorry, we just don't have them. And she's starting to grow more frustrated. So then my nigga Eddie's walking by. I'm like, yo, Eddie, come here. Like, hey. I'm like, yo, do you know if we've ever had the thing where you put the big water jug on top? She's like, a water dispenser. I'm like, a water dispenser. He said, what's that? I'm like, it's the big thing where you put the jug of water on top. Because clearly don't nobody know what the fuck it is just from the name of it.
A water dispenser.
Exactly.
It is a water.
And I'm like, the nigga doesn't know what that is. I didn't know what it was. Vic didn't know what it was. We don't know what the fuck it is, so I'm explaining it to him. So he's like, no, we've never had those here. She's like, they were just in the front. And we're like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, I've been working here for like a year and a half. These niggas been working here just as long as me.
if not
And
longer.
none of us have seen the motherfucking water dispensers. I'm sorry. She literally argued, we had to get a fourth nigga. My nigga Andres was walking around. We're like, yo, Andres, can you come here, man? Like, do you know if they have the thing where you put the low water? The water! I'm like, nigga, do you know if we have water dispensers? What's that? Then I got to explain the shit to him. Everybody's just frustrated at this point. The woman's mad. We're not even mad. Like, niggas are just laughing at the shit because this woman is stupid. Like,
Yeah.
shit is just dumb. The whole situation was stupid. But guests will literally argue with you about some shit that makes no sense that they would know over you.
Yeah.
Like, it would make absolutely no sense for them to know if we had
I
a
was
water
like, if
dispenser
the
in front
nigga
and I
checked
don't.
if the nigga checked the fucking the phone
Yeah.
and said, "Yo, we've never had that," you were wrong. Like,
That's the end of
I'm
the conversation.
sorry. There is no further like if it was here, sorry, but you did not buy it. That's it.
It's literally that simple.
I've
Like,
never really grown into the point where I started arguing with someone.
There's
over
no
like,
point
lame.
because I
Yeah,
don't know.
I'm
Like,
I-
I would never walk in the store and be like, "Nigga, you did have these." And he's like, "Nah, we don't." I can't be like, "Yes, you did." Like, nigga,
The only
you're
time
here
I've-
daily. You're here every fucking day. You would know, my nigga. Like,
The only time I've ever done that or something to the sorts is when you go to GameStop and you be like, "Yo, it said you had the game online."
well, that's different because them niggas be lying.
Like, yo,
them
they-
niggas at
yeah,
GameStop.
and I
will,
know
like,
the
lie to
niggas
your
at
face.
GameStop be not checking the back. They go in the back and then post up for like 2 minutes and then come back and be like, "Yo, I didn't have it."
That's like
and
a
I'm
thing
like, "Yo,
on the
it
internet.
don't."
Like GameStop niggas are known for lying to you about not having a game.
Yeah, like they will have the shit and just openly not sell it to you.
Yeah,
and then you would
that's
be like,
some shit that has happened more than once in my life. It'd be like, "Yo, can you check again?" And they'll walk back and be like, "Oh, yep, actually did have it." I'm like, "Nigga, I know you didn't check." Like
nigga, why didn't you just check the first time?
I do the same shit. Like, if somebody asks me for something, I do the same shit.
Now you wonder why niggas in retail
They're
be
fucking
getting
annoying,
it in
bro.
their
I'll just be,
ear.
yeah,
Bro,
I'll go check, just walk around,
Bro,
go in the back, play a song or some shit, like talk to somebody in the back, and yeah.
Walk back out there.
if
and
you're
I'm
an
like, "Who done got
asshole
it?"
about it and you ask me about some shit and you're just treating me like you're an absolute dickhead, I'm gonna say I'm gonna look for your item and you're never gonna see me again. You will never see me again. Like, that is it.
Well, that's not directly his department neither, so I can't blame you.
I'm walking away and I'm not. And if you ask
going
me
back to the
for some
trucks.
like stupidly heavy shit, you got to be really nice about it for me to get it down for you. Because if I walk to the back and it's a fucking fridge and it's all the way at the top, if you're not a dumbass, if you're not a super nice person, if you're nice to me and you really like if you cool about it, I'll be like, all right, I'll go get the fucking machine. I'll lift up all that shit. I'll get it for you. If you're a dickhead, I'ma walk. I'ma see the fat ass cooler on the top. I'll be like, damn, we look ain't got no more. Like, we ain't got none, man.
Tell me why it happened a couple times where I would bring some shit down from all the way up top.
Oh my
It'd
god, I
take
hate
me
that shit.
10 minutes because I have to grab the forklift or whatever, bring it down, heavy as hell, throw it in a cart.
I'm already know what he's
And then
gonna
I go
say.
outside.
Hell yeah.
They're not there.
Gone, bro.
Bro,
gone.
one time I walked around the fucking store for damn near 5 minutes
They be
looking for
gone.
them with the
That's
fucking
funny.
with the flatbed, heavy as hell, looking for them. I'm like, dude, bro, like, nah, they were just here, bro. Like, nah, they couldn't have left. They were
They be
nice.
Gone.
Bro. And then I catch them out like I throw the flatbed back, and then I go to grab my car. I'm doing my job. I run into them. They just fucking ignore me, bro.
All the time, bro. All
Like,
the
bro,
time.
I walk past.
They'll act like they do not see you.
I walk past them. They just walk right past me, dog.
That
And I'm
happens
like,
frequently.
motherfucker, you know I just brought that shit down for you. Looked around for 5 minutes for your bitch ass, and you're not.
What happens to the fridge?
Bro.
You put that bitch back.
You gotta put it back.
God.
Yeah, now I
And
kind
them
of
bitches be
respect.
heavy.
No, like I am a chronic person of not putting shit back where I found it.
I don't give a fuck about
Yeah,
that.
like I
I don't
will
got
pick
shit to
some
do.
shit up, put it down when I last needed it, and then be like, I hope I remember I left that shit there. Like,
Nah, that ain't got shit
that's
to do with
it.
me. Do what you want. And put the shit wherever. I don't give a fuck. But nah, yeah, retail is definitely ass. But we're deep as fuck into the podcast and haven't even gotten any topics. But before we get into topics, we have a update for you guys. So the four of us actually started a challenge. So we all started with Vic. Can you toss me a basketball? And for people who don't know what we're talking about, like, we sound weird as fuck right now.
Vic, there's one.
There's one right there.
You ain't gotta go far.
We look like super weird right now.
You can toss it
Yeah,
to me,
just
actually.
You want to toss that to me?
Nah, you can go ahead. I'll hold it.
Well, you're holding it like in front of my face. Nigga, this is why you're not allowed to be
What
on
am-
camera.
I'm trying to,
Hi, y'all. This
I'm
is
trying to-
Millie's last episode on camera.
I'm trying
We
to
not
prove,
fucking with it.
I'm trying to prove my usefulness, but you don't want it.
Get this nigga
I'll
off the
stop
camera.
doing the most for you guys.
I'm fucking done.
Anyway,
Why niggas
I'm
on
trying to
head
help,
talk?
but okay.
Exactly, you were really hoping. I appreciate it.
fuck this nigga for a million. Anyway, for those who don't know and haven't seen the video yet, we just started a challenge, the four of us. We all started with 4 identical basketball.
Go ahead.
We all started with 4 identical basketballs, and we're going to trade them all the way up until we get a golf cart. Check out our videos. We'll make a playlist. If you're listening to this or watching the podcast on YouTube, we'll put a link on here. There's going to be a playlist on our YouTube that's going to be our court to caddy, because we're going from basketball, court, caddy. You know, y'all get the shit. We're going from that, and we're going to be trading all the way up until we get a golf cart. So we'll be giving weekly updates on there. We'll give you guys brief updates on the podcast, but if you really want to like get in depth with it, go to that playlist on our YouTube and check that out. We'll also be giving more frequent updates on our social media, the Storm Pod Instagram, all of our personal Instagrams, our personal TikToks. There'll be all that shit will be updated on there. It's gonna be really fun. We all still have basketballs. Nobody has traded yet because we just started yesterday. But a lot of us have leads into what we're gonna get next. So it's gonna be interesting as fuck.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I just can't wait to get the golf cart.
Yeah, getting the golf cart's gonna be fun. And we're not stopping until we get it. So we're just gonna keep working until one of us gets a golf cart. Like, we're not quitting this bitch. So it's gonna be.
We still don't know how we're gonna transport the golf cart once we get it, but
I'm whipping that bitch.
Nah, I don't care.
I don't
If I
care
gotta
how
go to a
far.
different state, I'm getting the golf cart.
Exactly.
Like, I will get a U-Haul flatbed and
get
put the
truck.
golf cart on that bitch, and we will have a fucking podcast road trip.
You could take U-Hauls cross state.
Hell yeah!
Oh, I didn't know
You
that.
pay about a mile.
Oh.
Not all of them. They're different. Plans.
The certain ones you pay by the mile.
Yeah.
but
How
like,
much a mile?
There are some that you rent by day. There's some that you rent by mile. Some that you rent by.
Last time I rented
State.
one, it
Few
was
cents
by
for the
day.
mile.
It was by mile.
Was it relatively cheap?
Yeah,
It's-
it was like $60.
I don't understand why people don't rent U-Hauls instead of like rent-a-cars, because U-Hauls are cheaper. Like by day and shit. You can definitely, like, if you're going to a different state and you need to like rent a car, rent a U-Haul instead of going to like Enterprise or some shit like that. You're gonna get a better deal, for sure.
Well, depending on what you're trying to do, though. Like, if you're trying to go out of state with a fucking van, like, that's just gonna cost more in gas.
It's still gonna be cheaper.
I don't know.
It's
You're gonna have to fill that
definitely
bitch
cheaper.
up a couple times.
You got to fill it up when you take it back.
Yeah.
You don't have to, but it makes
Yeah.
more sense to.
You get charged if you don't.
If they fill it up, they're gonna charge you. If you fill it up, then you know.
you don't
ain't
get
shit to charge
charged.
you for. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing that, and we'll be updating you guys on that, and we'll get the basketball at the shot.
Okay, all right, my bad. I was tweaking that time. You win. You win.
The people who are listening to this and not watching it, we just sound ridiculous. Anyway,
Give me this. I can't even, like, that shit, the snatching motion, just hearing it.
right, this shit is stupid.
Was probably
Anyway,
funny.
let's get into some topics because nobody started with anything. Let's start with the hottest topic of this week.
The weather?
Shit, that shit been hot as fuck. But the hottest like topic of this week, Thomas got a good laugh out of that. God damn.
All right, I'm good.
Let's talk about Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, or is her name Jada Smith?
I thought it was Pickett.
It's Pinkett. I bet. Yeah. So Will and Jada. It's so for those who don't know. Will and Jada Smith, very famous actors. Will Smith started off as a rapper, all that. They have been married for a very long time, and this guy by the name of August Alsina, recently, before he released his album, he had an interview with the woman from the Breakfast Club. I can't remember her name off the top of my head.
What's her name? Angela Yee.
Angela Lee from the Breakfast Club had an interview with him in which he revealed that him and Jada were in a relationship while not Will and Jada. Him and Jada were in a relationship while Will and Jada were married. And he said that Will knew about the whole thing. Everything was, cool, and they're in a relationship. He really loved her. She really loved him. Will was cool with the whole situation. And yeah, Will and Jada have denied that this is true. They say that this never happened. But the dude seemed pretty believable. I'm like, he might be a really good actor, or it might have actually happened. I have no idea.
Either way, he sowed the seeds of doubt.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Now everyone 100% is going to believe
Exactly.
that Will Smith is a cuck.
He's
like-
6'9", their relationship, no pun intended.
Yeah, like no pun intended. This nigga stupid. But yeah, like the shit situation is what are you guys' takes on it? How do y'all feel about it?
Well,
Y'all
if it,
believe it? Y'all don't believe it?
well, if it is true,
Do you believe it to be true?
I mean, I don't feel like why would he randomly attack that relationship? Is it because they're like really in the spotlight right now, or is it because
he just dropped an album
yeah?
That's
But I'm
why.
saying like, why would he choose Will and Jada?
because he's a close friend of. He's part of their like general circle. Like people know that he runs with them. Like there are pictures of them all together and shit. Like
I don't know what to say then. Then maybe there's always like I don't. You can never be too sure.
but what do you think? You have to speculate.
If I'm speculating, I feel like it might be some truth to what he's saying,
Hmm.
because I feel like she's so like progressive and the way she moves.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I wouldn't put it past her to be like, yo, I don't have to like hold my body for just one person.
Okay.
Did he put
I
a
could
date
believe it.
on when the relationship spanned from?
He said multiple years.
Oh man, wow.
So I don't know. I don't know if he said exactly when. I can't remember, but
And how did
he definitely said multiple years.
And I felt like he fell off like a while ago. Like I haven't heard.
I've never
nothing
heard
from
his
him.
name before.
Yeah, me either.
I have heard his name before. Like he has a hit song. I don't. It's super.
He's a writer.
annoying.
He actually writes for Kehlani. I know.
Oh yeah, that might be where he went to. All I know is
Yeah.
like he has a hit song. I do remember.
I think
his
he
name.
wrote. He wrote one of the songs on the album that I really like from Kehlani, While We Wait. I don't know which one, but he wrote one of them bitches.
I know he has like his own singular hit that got him famous.
Oh, maybe. I had never.
I
heard
know
him before
he's
that.
dropped a song that was a hit. That is where I know his name from. But I could not point out the song right now.
Interesting. What you guys believe, Vic, Thomas?
I feel like it could be just all bullshit. He's just trying to get clout.
It's very
get
possible.
Clout
more
is a
relevant, that's
dangerous
it.
thing.
Facts.
Shit.
I agree.
Does he have any photo evidence or anything like that?
He has pictures of them together, but that you can find that on the internet. You know what I'm saying? There's no like sex tape, if that's what you're asking.
Or okay, and he just dropped an album, right?
Yeah, he literally.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's
You think it's a
could be
rollout?
marketing, Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think
He's
it's
trying to get.
I
his
think
name,
it's
his
fucked up
name
number
going.
one because it's like why do you feel like that's necessary if you had the relationship?
He
And everything
said
that
that he
went
was
down.
telling everybody because it was like eating him up inside because he really loved her, and he made it. He didn't say this exactly. He made it seem as though like it ended in a way like she did him wrong in some way. That's what I was taking from it. And he said it was bothering him, and then he just had to like get that weight off of him.
Dude, I'm trying to find the name of this song and it's not gonna happen. He has "I Love This Shit" with Trinidad James.
I don't give a fuck.
So if that
Trinidad
tells you
James,
anything of when he was popping, like
Yeah.
it was around the
I don't
Trinidad
give a fuck
James.
about Trinidad James.
So and he has a song with DJ Khaled.
Well, that can get you popping pretty
Yeah,
easy.
that
Everybody
peaked
has
at
a song with
27.
DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
That's not true.
That is not true.
It's
That
not
is
true
an
at all.
exclusive list.
Yeah.
If you got a song with with DJ Khaled, that means he thought you could have got him bussing.
Facts.
Like
Khaled's
DJ
a smart guy.
if anybody's a professional clout farmer, it is DJ Khaled.
Facts.
DJ Khaled knows how to
Sound
farm
like a
clout.
Facebook game.
I don't know. Personally, I don't know if I believe it or don't believe it. I personally love Will and Jada Smith. Like,
So
they are the GOATs. Like, I fuck with them heavy. I don't know. Like, it could be real, but it's the timing of when he decided to reveal it that makes me think that it's not. Because, like, it right when you're about to drop an album, now you're telling everybody this. You know what I'm saying?
one of the things that I don't know if it's just me, but I've always seen people or magazines saying that Will and Jada Pinkett have an open relationship.
That is also a
So-
rumor that they've been fighting like their entire relationship, which I don't know if it's true or not true, but they've been denying it their entire relationship.
I
They say
feel
it's just a
like-
rumor.
If you had one and that was the truth, why would it matter?
See, that's what I think that now, if they honestly did have one, I think they're both smart enough and their teams are both smart enough to where they would actually promote it and talk about it a lot, because if anything, it would be good publicity for them and it would do well for them. So I think the fact that they are denying it shows that it's not true, because admitting to it would only do them positive, I feel like. And that's just me personally. I feel like it wouldn't hurt their relationship. It wouldn't hurt like their media image or anything. I think it would only do well for them.
Yeah, as long as it's like, did you have something to say?
I don't know.
As long as it's like a mutual understanding. It's not just one person like, yo,
I mean, even if that
I
was
want
something
the
that
relationship to be open.
if that was something that they agreed upon, that's something that they'd agree upon.
Exactly. It's how your relationship works.
Another reason why I believe it might not be true is because I believe under the spotlight that Will Smith and Jada Smith are, with them being like super huge, like idols, superstars, whatever.
Almost bigger now than ever.
Yeah, I can't imagine for him to have had a affair with her for multiple years, and the paparazzi, all the social media, all the public, nobody would have caught it. I think that's damn near impossible.
There are pictures of them together because they're friends. You know what I'm saying? So like they could have just been together when we think they're friends. You know, like the paparazzi doesn't get into their crib, and it makes sense for him to go to their crib because that's squad. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be like if one of you guys is famous and your homies come over, like nobody would be like, oh, they're in a relationship. Like they're just your friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
So it's a really gray area. However, Jada said that she's bringing herself to the red table talk. So who knows what'll happen?
She's bringing herself there just because of this?
To talk about it, yeah.
Oh, then it might have a grain of truth to it then. Because if it didn't have a grain of truth, she could have just sat at home and just...
Well, she already posted. Her team already posted denying it.
Bro, you can't sit at home and someone like has enough proof to prove like, A, we have been around each other in a private setting, and we hung out for years. I'm going to throw this lie on top of it.
Or yeah, you're right. You can't. Yeah.
Like then you have to say something.
It would be a little tough.
Her team already like put out. I don't know if I think her team put out a tweet already that said like it's not true. Like we're denying all this.
Yeah,
like,
you just can't go back
like
on
this
your
nigga's
word.
lying. Like they basically said that shit already.
Either way, he wins because he's getting the clout now that
Either
she's
way,
appearing.
he's getting what he needs.
Yeah.
Because I've seen people post on their social media, like, listening to his song to see if there's truth to it, all that. Like, he's getting the streams that he wanted. Whether it's true or not, like, I'm not saying it's not. But if it's not true, this nigga finessed himself a bag. He did his shit.
I always hate that, like, someone has that power over you.
For sure.
Like, I could just lie, and I know I'm lying right now, and I can just spread
But niggas will believe it regardless.
But since I said this shit, you'll never be able to completely invalidate.
Especially when it's somebody close to you. Like, if we all blow up and I'm like, yeah, this whole time Thomas been selling crack under the table. Like, just because I wanted a bag, niggas would believe it because I'm always around Thomas. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Shit.
Like,
and I mean, I'm not saying that's not happening right now. I'm just saying, no, I'm kidding.
Facts. You want that 8-ball, you know what to come to.
Man, it's just the ability. I could never do that to any of you. Like,
No, for sure.
full on, blatantly lie. Be like, this is how it was.
But it happens. Like,
Boom.
people
Kevin
will
Hart.
do. I was just about to say Kevin Hart. People will do shit for the bag. One of Kevin Hart's best friends recorded this nigga having sex with a woman who wasn't his wife. Was like, nigga, you gonna have to pay me. What was it, like $2 million? It was a big ass amount, $2 million to get this vid off of me.
Wait, he recorded them? So
Yeah.
he was in the room?
No, he like hit a camera in the room.
Oh, I was about to say.
And he like with Kanye West, his cousin stole his laptop
Yeah, exactly.
and told him $250,000 for the laptop.
Exactly.
Wow. That's pathetic.
And you know what his
Be
cousin?
your own people,
You know what he
bro.
told you? You know what he told his cousin? I still love you though.
Yeah.
I still love you.
Damn.
Yeah, that's fucked
Wow.
up though. It's fucked up that somebody would put you in that position.
And like that shit, being famous is crazy because niggas can really like steal some shit from you and just like niggas gotta pay. Like niggas break into people's houses all the time, like rappers, and like just steal hard drives or steal laptops with music on. It's like, yo, you want your album back? I'll leak this bitch right now. You want your album back? I want $1 million.
It's blackmailing to the
Didn't
max.
you say Juice WRLD was like he walked around with his hard drive and stuff?
Yeah, because the
Yeah.
producer was stealing from him and selling Juice WRLD leaks on the low. So Juice literally every single
I'm not
session
gonna lie,
he
though.
stood behind the producer, watched him put the files into the hard drive, and watched him delete all them bitches and carry the hard drive with him. Because he was like, no, niggas ain't gonna keep doing this shit. That's why when you go online, you can find 15 billion Juice leaks. Because, like, within his first year, his producer was just leaking shit like crazy.
What a loser, bro.
I don't think it was his producer. I thought it was his engineer. I thought it was like the nigga
It was,
who was
no, it was,
mixing his shit.
yeah, it was the nigga who worked at the studio with him, like the engineer, not his
Yeah,
producer.
like he just
Nick
fucking
Mura
him
is the
over.
GOAT, yeah.
Yeah, niggas were just fucking him over.
Yeah. Just on that shit. They broke into Big Sean's house, stole 2 hard drives and a laptop.
Yeah, nigga, when you
Nigga had the actual one on him, so he was like, like, keep the shit.
He
Like,
said,
them bitches
you
is
got a
literally
bunch of
just $50
throwaways.
hard drives from Target, like, and them bitches is empty. Like, sorry, nigga. I mean, they got a laptop, but to a rich nigga, like,
Yeah.
take a laptop. But
Yeah.
I have my album in my pocket, nigga.
Right.
Ha.
like I think, and can't you remotely like discard everything on a laptop now? I think you could just like
Probably.
remotely discard everything,
Probably.
and they would have like no way to take his hard drive out.
If that's
Yeah.
a feature, they're paying for it. So if I was an artist, I'd be paying for that feature.
Hell yeah.
Because
Just remotely destroy
You are an
everything.
artist.
Yeah.
Well, what would be the point though? What would be the point though? If you remotely destroy everything, then everything's just gone.
Well, no,
Like,
because
you
it's
might-
saved in multiple
it's-
places.
Ah,
Duh. You don't. If you
that's what
top-tier
Juice.
artist-
But that's what Juice did. Juice walked around with the hard drive on him. Yo, this shit got my music on it, and
No,
I'm
I think-
making you delete the shit.
But
so
I think that was just like in transit. I'm pretty sure he might have had some shit at the crib.
Right.
He somewhere
If
else.
he was smart, he
Yeah.
wouldn't have just one. Like, that'd be an idiot move.
Man, imagine if Goodbye Good Riddance, like nigga just tripped and just
Yeah.
like just broke that fucking album. Like God, that shit would be.
I think you would probably
devastating.
if it was like depending on what type of hard drive you might be able to save it. But like if you were fucking around with like a USB stick and you broke that bitch,
Yeah.
I'd be tight. I'd be like, no way. My shit is gone.
Right.
My album gone.
Death Race for
Everything
Love
gone.
just erased from the world. Like, man,
So when is this table shit?
I think they release them on Sundays. Maybe. I think. I don't know, but I am gonna be watching that bitch. I'm gonna
Hell
be glued
yeah.
to that motherfucker. Cause Will and Jada are the goats. I love Will and Jada. So, shit.
I'm just scared that that it will cause something to like ruin their relationship.
I don't
'Cause, you
think
know-
so.
Yeah,
No.
I'm not sold on that idea.
And yeah, but like you never know like how many straws the camel had on its back already.
Ooh,
That's
a good
true.
point.
That's
So
true.
like you don't know if you just threw a whole bale on that bitch or you threw some shit
The
like
thing
or you
is,
did not.
I
throw
feel
a
like
fucking
that could
piece.
happen if the nigga said that him and Jada were cheating. Because if he says that they're cheating, then Will would never know. But the fact that the nigga said, I sat down and had a conversation with Will, if he's lying, Will knows he's lying.
Yeah.
So that would put no doubt in my mind. Because I'd be like, okay, like I was there. Never sat down with this nigga. If he was like, me and Jada was having an affair behind Will's back, then
There
Will
was
be
nothing
at the crib,
that
like
Will
like,
could do.
damn,
like,
like-
she might have been fucking.
like
on
he'll be
this
like,
nigga.
I believe her, but like in the back of
Shit.
my mind, like shit
There's-
maybe. But if he's like, yeah, Will was cool with it. Like I used to dap up with Will and then go fuck his like shit like that. Will would be like, yeah, that never happened. Like I
I
never
bet
had a
$1.50.
conversation with this nigga about it.
Yeah,
Like that type of shit.
I think that shit would just ruin my day.
Oh hell yeah.
Like I gotta deal with this shit.
Right.
Like nigga, there's so much shit going on in the world, and you talking about. I think it's about time I talked about how I'm having sex with your wife. Nigga, you're lying. Number one, number two, like, what the fuck,
I
bro?
bet his shit doesn't even hit.
What?
Like
His
he
music.
said he's talking.
His music,
I was
nigga.
like,
Hold up.
excuse
Your
me?
mind
Wait,
is
wait,
in
wait
the
a minute,
gutter
wait a minute.
today,
Whoa.
bro.
I was like,
Whoa.
fuck is
I was
this
like,
nigga
God
talking
damn.
about?
What
Right.
the fuck?
So I bet his shit don't even hit. I'm like,
No.
Excuse me?
Music.
How am I the only one that got
What
he
the
was
fuck?
talking about music?
Right.
Both of y'all instantly looked up.
I was like, Thomas got on the camera and started wilding. He said, I'm going to go viral one way or another, nigga.
Shit. I mean, if that's what it takes.
Hey, nigga, chill out.
Never mind.
a moment like that.
Fuck it.
Anyway, I guess we'll just
I
have
do
to
not
wait.
want that to be your claim to fame, Thomas.
Facts.
Shit, man.
Just telling you, August Alsina's stroke game is weak. I don't think.
Yeah, never mind. I take it back.
Yeah,
Take it
I
back.
don't-
We'll start from square one. I bet his music does not sound good.
Yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait for the Red Table Talk and see what the fuck else happened with that.
Well, I'm waiting on it.
Exactly. But not a lot, but a decent amount of music dropped. Pop Smoke's album.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. for sure. Anybody listen to it?
I listened to the first couple of songs. I didn't get too deep into it. I don't think Pop Smoke is really like my genre of music.
That's my brother.
I was about to say, you
That's my
love Pop
brother,
Smoke.
bro.
Every time you rap, you be trying to bite his
Gas.
Baby, welcome to the party. I'm off the money to Zen lean. That's why I'm moving slow.
Did you listen?
No, I didn't listen to it yet.
Nigga, that's my type of music.
Hey, I'm gonna
I
check
ain't
it
listen,
out.
though. I ain't listen.
I'm gonna check it out as soon as I leave here. I promise.
I did not get a chance to listen. Toby Lou dropped the 3-pack, so keep it a bean. I ain't listen to shit up. I ain't listen to no Gucci. I ain't listen to no Pop. That Toby was hidden, nigga.
Wait, Gucci dropped?
Yeah, So Icy Summer.
Let's see what this tape smells.
There were too many features on it that I did not give a fuck about.
like who?
You already know who.
Lil Baby?
That was one of them. That wasn't the one I was aiming for, though.
Thug. Was it Thug?
Thug.
Fuck, bro.
It was a fuck ton of
Thug. It was
features.
hella Thug, hella Baby, hella other niggas that I don't give a fuck about, never heard about. Don't.
It
give
probably
a fuck
had Offset on that bitch. He
Probably nah.
I hate it.
Not Offset, because you know Gucci and Offset don't fuck with each other no more.
Really?
Yeah, you know
Why?
Wow.
because Gucci said that he gave them some money, like when the Migos were first starting, like they were down,
Just first popping.
and he gave them some money. And the Migos said that never actually happened, and he was lying on them, and like, why would you call us broke? And Gucci was like, I wasn't calling y'all niggas broke, like I was just saying.
I
like,
100% believe Gucci in that.
Me too. I do
Because
too.
Gucci is infamous for giving niggas a fuck ton
That's
of
the
money.
East
to
Atlanta
start-
Santa.
He's East Atlanta Santa. Like,
Exactly.
no,
Of
that
course
ass.
he's gonna give shit out.
Like
His face when he said it, that's the East Atlanta Santa.
Come on. now.
that is literally like his whole. He's East Atlanta Santa.
Nah, for
So
sure.
like, why would? If he did actually give y'all niggas money, why does it matter?
He thinks apparently they didn't fuck with it because they said he was lying, and they thought
Ain't
that
nobody
it made
help
him
us
look
start
broke.
out. We got it out the muscle.
Yeah, that type of shit. So they don't fuck with Gucci no more. But yeah, all that shit. Gucci, I didn't get a chance to listen to it. I ain't listen to Pop. I listened to Toby. Shit was hitting, my nigga.
Shit, gas.
Nigga, that shit was different, bro. Like the vibes were crazy. I was vibing on that bitch. I wish he would have dropped more than 3 songs, but that motherfucker was clean.
Shit, you never know how many somebody got in the tuck.
Oh
or what
man,
they're
he got
waiting
some
on.
shit in the tuck. That nigga was clean with it. Cover art clean. The little wings on the shit look dope as fuck. Like that shit was hard. So
What you rating the little project out of 10?
gotta give it some more listens. But right now, I might fuck around and get that bitch like 8.5, 9 type shit.
Is that his best work?
That's crazy. I don't know.
That's crazy.
Nah, it's crazy because I was listening to it. My first listen, I was like, damn, why this shit sound better than Live on Ice? And Live on Ice hit, my nigga.
I
but-
know that shit hit for you.
Yeah.
And you was like, nah, nigga.
That Live
best
on Ice
song,
was smooth, nigga.
best album of the year, no doubt.
It was. I still am jacking that. Best album 2019, fam. What's the best album 2020 so far?
No, 2019. That's please excuse me for being antisocial, but that one you said is a good second. So
Nah. What
Best album? EA, bro.
EA so far for
2020.
you? What you got?
Smack.
EA Deluxe was pretty gas.
That shit was pretty gas.
That shit was pretty
Both of 'em,
gas.
bro.
Not gonna
Fucking
lie.
Fire, dog.
I'm loving T-Lop, the deluxe edition.
Okay.
That shit is gas.
I'm fucking with Young M.A.'s little tape was pretty fucking cold. I don't know if I said it was the best. That was cold. Lobo 3 was cold.
Lobo 3.
I was so disappointed this week. On Lobo 3, Till the Morning, I don't know if y'all heard it. It's Lil Yachty featuring Young Thug, or so I thought. And I was like, yo, the hook. I thought Thug laid down the hook, and I was like, this shit is listenable. I was like, this nigga sound like an actual human. His verse was ass, but I was like, the hook, like, I was like, okay, like I can finally give Thug his one up. And then my little brother was like, nigga, that's Lil Durk. And I was like,
Oh.
damn. I was like, Thug still 0 for 0. I was fuck.
Dang.
I finally
Is
thought.
Thug really 0 for 0 when you got that many people signed to YSL and they're actually busting right now? Like, Gunna's lit. Like, I'm never gonna cap. Gunna is lit and Gunna's signed to Thug.
And I'm talking, I don't give a fuck about nobody else. In my book, this nigga smoking every shot, bro. Not once has Thug laid down the verse and I was like, go Thug.
Yeah.
This song slaps. I skip this nigga verse on almost every song.
Yeah.
What about Hot?
No, I don't skip
I don't
that.
listen to that
I
song.
don't skip that
Yeah,
one.
that shit is gas.
I don't listen to that song. I don't really fuck with it that much.
That is, I don't know. I fuck with
Can someone else name another Thug song? Because I don't be listening to his shit.
I'm
I
trying to
can't.
think.
You know I be skipping his shit on Nav shit. I skip right past that nigga.
Yeah, I know you do.
Hell yeah.
Boy Back. But I mostly listen to that because that is a Nav song on a Thug album.
I'd never listen to that song.
Boy, that song is.
I
if
didn't
you-
even listen to so much.
Bro,
Fun.
if you
Lifestyle,
fucked
bro.
with Tussin, nigga, you will definitely. Boy Back is a Nav song that Young Thug has a feature on. But it's Young Thug's song.
wasn't
Like, it's
fucking with
clear. It's literally him talking about how he's back. And he was like, the Brown Boy's back. And then it's on Thug's album,
That's
though.
weird.
It's weird.
Man, fuck Thug. That nigga shit ass to me. Nigga said he used to want to fuck his auntie.
Yeah, that's weird.
It is what it
I
is.
can't rock with it, man. I can't rock with it.
I'm trying to think of a good Thug song
You
where it's
can't,
like he's
nigga.
solo.
You can't.
He has
Lifestyle.
one on.
That song is ass.
Gas.
It's been ass.
Gas.
It's ass from the start, nigga. That shit was ass-tastic.
Gas.
That shit was garbage, bro.
Thug could buy my house, buy my block, fuck my bitch. That nigga
where
is
you going
still
with
ass.
Oh, I was like, where are you
Like,
going
your
with this?
music is still
Hold
not
up.
good.
Music
It's
is
not
still
ju-
bad.
I can't fuck with it, bro.
I fuck with Thug a little bit. Let me see.
Just not me.
Thugger.
But yeah, I fucked with Toby Lou shit. I need to listen to Pop shit. I'm not a huge Pop Smoke fan. I'm not against him, but like I don't like bump his shit like crazy.
Sweet.
I respect him as an artist, but like it's just not my brand of music.
I respect
Gucci
it.
shit. I feel like there'll probably be one or two songs on there that I like. Gucci is a volume artist.
Light It Up. That is the song that I liked off of So Much Fun Deluxe.
Probably
Light It
don't
Up.
like that either. But Gucci is a volume artist where he just drops a lot of shit and one of them is gonna stick. So, you know, I'ma just wait and see what the fuck pops off. Maybe he has some hot shit on there. Yeah. So, all that shit. Gucci said that he was gonna be leaving his label July 3rd, but yesterday he just posted, I'm not leaving them niggas anymore.
They gave him that check.
1017/Atlanta. So you Atlantic. So you know them niggas said, "Oh, you about to leave? How about this bag?"
Yeah.
You want a bag?
And he was like,
said-
"You know what? Fuck being independent. Give me the bag."
Yeah.
Which I don't like because his reason for leaving was because they were racist.
Ooh.
He said I'm leaving these. He said I'm leaving my label. Fuck these polite. He said they polite racist. He was like they the type of racist where they be polite to you and like fuck you over under the table. And then he said, "Yo, I'm staying." Hashtag 1017 and Atlantic. So
Maybe they had a shift in management.
they didn't have a shift in management. They had a shift in bag.
Yeah, they said
They
we.
said, "Yo,
we're
Gucci."
fucking you under the table, huh?
Bag.
And he
You
took
want-
He said,
They said 15 milli. He looked. He said 15. 15.
he said, I'll take the bag. I'll take it.
You know what? That could pay for my next jewelry run.
Right.
Okay.
So, Gucci, I don't know, man.
You know what?
I'm still on your side.
How much
but
do you think they gave him? To be honest,
He seemed pretty fucking mad. Like, he posted multiple tweets about how they was racist and he wasn't fucking with it. He going independent. So they must have gave him a lot for him to calm down like that. That must have been one of them humbling
They must have
bags.
like threw him what he wanted in the beginning, like whatever he was asking for,
Yeah.
and a little bit more.
Gucci's not an artist
drop
you
it.
want to lose on your label.
Yeah, hell
Like,
no.
yeah, you don't want to.
I think Atlantic could do without him, to be honest.
Gucci-
Who's bumping Gucci like that? And you probably bump like old Gucci. You're not bumping like new Gucci right now.
Yeah, but he still
His
pulls
name,
streams.
yeah, his name
he
is just a
still
lot.
will continuously pull streams.
I don't know. I think the main reason is because you can get people to sign below him.
Not to mention, he owns Atlantic owns 1017.
Yeah.
So-
So like if he bounce,
He gets all the 1017 shit too. But also I don't know what his deal looks like. They might only own his masters while he's on the label. I doubt it. I'm sure they own his shit indefinitely, but like who knows? Like
that's why I was so confused. I was like, is Lil Pump gonna resign back when he was like, he beat he ran the finesse on fucking Warner Brothers?
I don't think they can do it out Pump. Don't nobody give a fuck about
No,
Pump,
but I
man.
was saying like,
Pump
when-
can go independent. They
I
gonna
would
do
have told that nigga like, yo, don't sign. Like, don't sign. You could just live off your streams for the rest of your life
For
type
sure.
shit. And he did re-sign for like 12 mil.
That's not bad.
So I was like,
It's not bad for Pump.
You know, Blueface is signed to like 7 different labels, but they all go down the ladder. It's weird.
Wait,
I don't know how to describe it, but I'll probably
he signed to someone who signed to someone
who signed to someone who signed to someone who signed. He's at the very bottom of like a long list, and apparently, like when he gets dropped or whatever happens, he's going to be broke, like broke, because his money is filtered through so many people. So many people have their hands on Blueface's money.
hell?
Yeah, it's
That
ridiculous.
seems logical.
I don't understand how Wack let that happen.
Let me look it up
Whack
real quick.
100.
Yeah, Wack 100 let Blueface sign to 7 labels. What?
Whack
look it
must
up.
be touching his money. At
Shit,
the
Wack
top.
probably 4 of them.
Whack 3 of them motherfuckers who get to touch his money before it
Right.
gets to him.
Not to mention he still get his management fee. Hey, Wack finessing this nigga his boots.
Can you blame him? I'm trying to I know that's how Trippie Redd is. Trippie Redd is signed to the same person who actually Trippie Redd got fucking 6ix9ine to sign his deal, and they're all signed under the same nigga.
Man, that
But,
label shit.
It's weird.
I don't know, man. Like it's hard to
They're signed under Strange Music or some shit like that.
creating your own label under another label. In my opinion, just is not the move, bro.
Okay,
I feel like it's kind of worth it. If you got the bag and the name,
Make your own.
you can just sign a bunch of people. If they start making money, you're just making more money.
It's hard to explain, but nah, I never heard an artist.
And there's
who's
a
been happy
deal
with that.
bonus.
The only nigga that I ever heard that's happy with that shit is Highbridge and A Boogie and them, cause they finessed the fuck out them niggas. Highbridge fucked them niggas over.
I think Trippie Redd's happy. He's definitely made return off investment on 6ix9ine.
That's not being signed to a label. He gets a finder's fee. That's different.
Yeah, but either way,
That's something.
5
that's
racks.
no-
I'm
it's
gonna
nowhere
take the
near
5
same
racks
thing.
for getting this nigga to sign. Alright, cool.
Yeah, but that's nowhere near the same thing.
Hey, I would be happy with it. Somebody threw me 5 racks for another nigga to sign a paper.
All right, yeah, man. A lot of good music dropped this week. We haven't really got a chance to get to it. We've been working on our trade project, our court to caddy. So I didn't get a chance to do it. I normally do before the podcast because I was trying to make trades and shit. So I'll get on it. We'll listen to it. We'll review all this stuff next week. Y'all know how it goes.
Yes, sir.
But I don't know. We talked about a lot of shit. I don't know if we even got to end it out with a question this week. What y'all think?
No.
Nah. I bet they not feeling the question. Thomas got on camera and got lazy. Don't want to answer no questions. So
All right, whatever. Well, fuck that. Let's answer a question.
nah, nigga, nah, it's
Quick,
too late.
5-minute question.
It's too, dang, this shit put a fire under him.
Okay.
Some quick. Now.
We get asked the question
What?
that we were just fucking around with the other day. If you woke up 5 years in the past, what would you do differently?
That's
Three
a long,
things. Change 3 things.
That's a long one. It's gonna take a
It's
minute.
not a long one. We already answered
Doesn't have
it.
to be in depth.
Okay.
Nah, I don't know what I would do differently, to be honest. Actually, I'd be a little bit less forgiving.
Less forgiving? Why would you be less forgiving?
Because I felt like I got taken advantage of after I forgave people.
You can still be forgiving and just say I would just not.
No. But like I would be less forgiving in the sense of I would not forgive a lot of the people who fucked me over. Like I would just keep it. How
I guess,
it was.
but forgiveness isn't for
distance.
them. That shit's for you.
Yeah, but I forgave somebody and then I got taken advantage of again.
So forgive them and then just don't kick it with them.
Nay. Just don't.
So you just gonna be
in the
mad at them
first
niggas
place.
for life?
No, because they would like. I have the prior knowledge that they would just run it back on me.
So forgive them niggas and just like live your life with your forgiveness in your heart instead of hating your heart.
Because now I don't have to forgive them because I've done that before, and I could just let it ride. I could just go crazy.
All right, nigga. I'm trying to help your soul, but
how is that gonna help my soul? I forgave them, and then they fucked me over again. So, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. But if I never give you the chance, nigga, I'm not even going to give you the chance. That is that.
What about y'all?
Vic?
Me? I would personally pick better high school classes and not take like advanced math classes because it's been 5 years or I haven't used shit ever.
Ass, bro.
I've never had to use some shit.
I had to use calculus to this
shit.
day.
Right. Yeah.
Outside of a classroom, I've never used calculus in my. I've used algebra, but Jesus, I need to use English.
You need to go back to English.
I need to use English. Nah, but I've used algebra maybe like 30 times in my life outside of school. Like, but not to the extent that like motherfuckers be saying I'm gonna need to use it.
Yeah.
Right.
Calculus, I
You're
never
gonna
use that
need
shit. I never use
geometry.
trig, bro.
You're gonna need geometry. I'm not building nothing, nigga.
Secondly, I wouldn't have played football because I feel like it's taking so many hits. I feel like it's affecting my health in various ways. And third, I wish I would have started saving up money, started a fund. That way, 5 years later, I would have that money for whatever I could decide to choose to do with it. Start a business.
True.
Buy a car, a house, whatever, type shit.
Gang. What about you, Millie?
Number one, leading off of what Vic said, I would actually dropped out of college or high school because that shit was a waste of time. I could have been so productive.
But I feel like the high school diploma will, like,
I can
either
get the
way,
GED.
That's for your mom.
I can get the GED for moms.
Nah,
Yeah,
I feel like the diploma's for moms.
Number two, work out earlier and start eating right earlier. Number three, probably get my FOID card sooner. That's it.
Really? That's all right, nigga. Fuck.
I've been waiting to blast for so long, and they delayed FOID cards, so I'm not getting mine anytime soon.
Okay, I feel like there's some better decisions you could make, but it's your
whatever,
life.
fuck it. Yeah.
First thing I'm doing, if I wake up 5 years in the past, first thing I'm doing, I'm pulling out Instagram, I'm DMing Juice WRLD off rip. That's the first thing I'm doing. DMing this nigga, we're gonna kick it. Like I'm trying, like off rip. First thing I'm doing, no doubt in my mind.
What's his real name?
Gerard.
Gerard what?
That's not really a fair move.
Higgins, Gerard Higgins.
And so you would just have to find
It is
him.
cheating.
That's like-
seems
Nah,
That's
at the
cheating
time his name was Juice the Kid. Like, actually, I'm already at the time.
So would
I
you
was
start
already
taking
following a
perks?
nigga who was following Juice. Like, I should have just hit the nigga up. It was like, yo, the nigga you put me onto, I'm listening to his music. Can I get his IG? Like, I should have done that in the past to start with, but I was just listening to shit like, yo, this hit, and never wanted to know who made it.
Oh my God! You just opened my eye. I'm hitting X. Yo,
I think that's
yo.
a cheater answer because that's like the future. He's gonna blow up.
That is kind of
Yeah.
It's like 5 years ago. If you didn't know anything,
I told you, if you woke up tomorrow, 5 years in the past.
But he was listening to Juice WRLD like.
I was listening to that nigga sophomore year of high school.
Yeah, he was listening to like old shit
Yeah.
from
Why
Juice
did you
WRLD.
DM him then?
That's what I'm saying. That was a big
He
mistake.
didn't.
Like,
Wow.
So-
I was just listening to this shit like, yo, this shit bang.
He's
and never, like,
been listening to Juice WRLD forever.
yeah.
He knew Juice WRLD as another nigga from a different school who just happened to rap.
Yeah.
That is what he knew
That's
Juice WRLD as.
Like, I've been listening to this nigga for forever, bro. He was making some good ass music back when
So-
he was Juice the Kid. Like, nigga wasn't even Juice WRLD yet. He was Juice the Kid.
That was his rap name?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like,
So if
that's
tells,
why I didn't
if that
know
tells you
when it
anything-
was Juice WRLD, because I knew this nigga as Juice the Kid. So in high school, I'm listening to Juice the Kid. In college, somebody put me onto some Juice WRLD shit. Just sound familiar. I'm like, damn, this Juice WRLD 999 tape is fire. I'm gonna see what else this nigga got. I get to scrolling down, and I'm like, yo, I know this song. I'm like, yo, this is that nigga. Like,
Wow.
that's fucking lit. Like, he made it, bro. Like, shout out to that guy. Like,
Fucking-
but I should have DM'd him. Could have
What?
kicked it with that nigga.
No.
He literally lived 10 miles from us. Like,
Wow.
Yeah, bro, he was not that far.
yeah.
But fucking what? I'm DMing X for sure because he's probably
in
at this-
jail.
Yeah, no, he wasn't in jail yet.
Oh,
He wasn't in jail yet. That was it would be pre-hand him what?
No,
right
we
now
would
it's
be
20 it was
sophomores, so
2015.
he would have been in jail.
No, he wasn't in jail when we were sophomores. He went to jail after 10-17 versus the World. 10-17 versus the World came out, and then
End of sophomore year.
yeah. So like I would DM him off rip.
Hmm.
So like that would be the first thing I do, cause that was before Look at Me blew up. All the other shit like.
I mean, I'm DMing Juice to, like, because obviously it'd be
No, I'm
nice to
trying
be
to save
famous
this
and shit, but
nigga
like,
life.
I want to be friends with this nigga. Like, I really wish that I was friends with
Nah,
Juice
I
because that's a
would've
great nigga.
I would DM that nigga and I would spread awareness as fast as I could to try and save Lil Peep. I would be like, yo, like this nigga's gonna die very, very, very soon.
For sure. I'm definitely keeping up with my clothes company that I started back then, and I just recently started back up. I would have just kept up with that shit, done more with that, because in high school, I just didn't have enough time.
Bet on some
I
lottery
thought I
numbers.
didn't have enough time, like, you know, with school and track and whatever. But, nigga, you got 24 hours in a day.
Right.
You can do some shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I could have, but I didn't. And I definitely would have made sure that Kneecap kept up with his
Oh
shit,
my
man.
God.
Kneecap was the GOAT. I honestly believe that if Kneecap was 100% in his music from the start, I would not be here right here. We'd be doing this podcast from my mansion. Like, Kneecap would be bussing. I'd be bussing. Kneecap was on top of the world, bro.
He could still be.
He can. I just don't think that that's at the top of his priority list right now.
At all.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't think it's on his priority list at all.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but I don't think so last time I spoke to him. But, yeah, that's what I'd change. Save Juice's life. Get a new homie. All that shit. And start the podcast sooner.
Yeah,
Like-
that's a good one.
Yeah, right. Start that shit in high school. Shit would have been lit. Even though
I
nobody...
would have started trading with people for this basketball 5 years ago.
Wow.
I would've
have a
just-
golf cart.
Oh,
Facts.
no, we would have been at the house by now.
Ah.
I'm gonna get this shit next week, dog.
Hey,
We'll
do
hold you
it,
to
bro. Do it. I want to see everybody here win. Like, I want one of us to get the golf cart. Obviously, I'm going to get it first. But on the off chance that somehow y'all find a way to beat me, I don't know how the fuck you would. But if you do, then good for y'all.
Simple. I just work harder than you. That's that.
Nobody
What?
works harder than me.
Right.
I'm Malcolm Crawford.
Right, like that's not no. You have to do something possible to win, nigga. Like the
Yeah,
fuck
that's extremely possible.
to
Very
work
possible.
harder than me.
Yeah, I got somebody else working with me, so that's all I had to do.
That's
I
You
just
true.
still
had to
think
get
that's
2 people.
possible?
Yeah.
You think 2 niggas can work harder than me?
Jesus
Yes.
Christ, this
What?
guy's ego, man.
10?
Well,
you think 10
this has
niggas
been
can
this has
outwork
been
me?
fun. This has been fun. We'll see you guys next
Man.
week. Make sure to go check out the other video
For
to see
sure.
the trade stuff.
The trade shit's gonna be. Also use the hashtag.
Please trade
What the
with
fuck
me.
was it? That was
No, please trade with us.
it was
or
Court
trade with
Quartz
us,
Caddy.
please.
Court to Caddy. Thank you, my nigga.
I don't know.
Hashtag
trade with
Court
us,
to Caddy.
please. Well, if you're specifically trying to get in contact with me, do trade with us, please.
Word. That's what's up.
So-
we're gonna end this out to go by Mari XO. We out.
Peace.
Deuces.
I step out in Louis Fendi Prada. I could fuck your baby mama. Girl, like let's fuck up some clean SRT. Them ways we switching. I fucking up every case. You sneak this in and now they missing. Fat was up with Scotty P. Mario going his figure. He's fat as fuck like Peter Green. Fast cars and we dirty. My bro blicked up, he don't do so many bitches. They thought we was in the trap. I'm tryna make a living fast. I love that way. I'm making money and fuck plenty ways. That plays up like rerunners. Running money team, no way we make that money. Now we popping bottles and we fucking foreign models. I'm fully out, I'm fully throttled. And I'm still smoking on July. I'm flat, I'm back in Chicago. Go, 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 go. I'ma go riding around with 2 sticks in my coat. Let it blow. If that bitch bad, I'm in her throat. Let you know. Fuck, moving fast, moving slow. I don't know. Baby, I'm just coolin' with the gang. I'm just really dope.
Yeah, coolin' with the gang. Yeah, blow that nigga brain. If it look good, gotta put him in that thing. Me and Jay gang, for my bro, I blow that brain. Bitch, I am a rock star, and love, bitch, I'm never sober. Bitch, she all up on my body, money make her bend it up. Expensive taste, shit, that's for sure. Drunk as hell, I got a slur. Coronavirus, where's the cure? My heart is black, no, it's not pure. Kaya made it golden, get her wrist so frozen. They pussy and they know it. Money make it, I blow it. I'm high as hell, can't focus. Disappear, hocus pocus. I snipe on with my locus and pull off in the Lotus. Ain't no, I do not need you, bitch. Yes, my heart is broken. Pull up in some fast, I chop the top, I chop the dome. Yeah, let a nigga speak on me, demons in the home. Yeah, nigga will not speak on me. You know I get my chrome. Yeah.